Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Hey, I didn't put any on, but I'm going to show you cotton candy chapstick. And actually, I'm going to put it on even though you are not seeing me. This video, it is July 4th. I am back home from my overnight trip, and I wanted to show you the makeup that I took. This is what I showed you, and it is packed very nicely and tightly inside of the Esom bag. I did not use it, but I'm going to show you the brushes that I took, and I am going to use these today, I think, because I am still going to use the palette that's in there. So this was just a fluffy brush that I used to set under eye powder and to set my face. This is my bronzer brush. This one I also use for bronzer when I'm putting it just on my cheeks versus along the contour type area of my face. This one, what is this one? This one is the foundation brush. This is the highlighter brush. I didn't end up doing my makeup because the room I was in was very cozy, very comfortable, but it was only one light and it was in a corner and it was dim. And this is the brush that I use for blush. And so I knew I wasn't going to be able to film in the room, and then I was attempting to set up my tripod in the bathroom, and then I'm like, you know what, let me just not even get into all of this stuff, because then if somebody needed to come in and use the bathroom, I was going to have to stop, yada yada yada. This is just a blending brush that I bought. This is a short dense packer brush. These two other brushes are both, they say blending brushes, but I use them for packers and for blenders. I apologize for the angle. This was the furthest I can get my tripod to shift down, and as you can tell, it's not enough space. So I'm doing the best that I can. My first time trying this type of thing. This is, it says soft dome brush, but I use this for lid because it's a little dense for me to use as a transition shade, because it is a dense brush, and so it really packs shadow on, and so I tend to just use the sides of it to put shadow on my lid. So I took that one. This was a Real Techniques brush. Both of these are Real Techniques brush. I was going to use this one to blend out eyeshadow primer and this one to blend out my concealer. And yeah, that's what I was going to use those for. These are two pencil brushes that I was going to use for lining my lower lash line and my tear duct area. So that was the brushes that was in here, and just like how on the outside it says Sigma Dry and Shape, it says it on the inside as well. This is really nice, and I do believe it's leather. It is leather. I just sniffed it. This really is leather, and it is really nice, unless my nose is deceiving me. So that can go away. So this is the makeup that I packaged. I haven't opened it since I packed it, so hopefully everything is okay. And again, I apologize for the angle because I know you're not able to see all of the bag. Can you? No, because then it's hanging off my station, which is a bistro table. That's something that you may need to know for something exciting that's coming up. So this was just here because I always keep one of these here at my station when I do my makeup, and so I took it with me. This was the palette that I was going to use to put my primer and foundation on. This is the light medium or medium light 2 Pat McGrath setting powder, and these are all the other miscellaneous things. I had took cotton candy chapstick, but I'm going to put that away because when I do the look tonight with what's in here, so everything I'm showing you will be used for a look later today. And so since I used cotton candy just now, we're going to keep that out for when I do this look and you actually see my face. No particular order. Lancome Sills Boost Mascara Primer, the MAC Stack Mascara. We have Earth Angel Lip Gloss from Pat McGrath. Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Flawless Wear Concealer in 4N. We have the Pat McGrath Liquid Liner and the Pat McGrath Pencil Liner, which I do need to sharpen because it is just down to just a nub. I think I can still get enough for my lower lash line. I doubt if I can get it on my lower rims. but we will try. The Fenty Brow Pencil, the shade is, which I should know because I've been using it for a long time, Deep Black. I wish they had one darker than this, but this is the darkest one. But anyway, let me keep going. So that was everything that was on top except for the primer and the foundation. And so when I showed you all the cloths, this is what I did with them. So when you open it up, I have, hopefully everything is still intact. This is Desert Orchid. Yes, that is still intact. Thank you. Desert Glow. Desert Orchid was a blush. This is a bronzer. Desert Glow and Bronze Divinity, which is the other bronzer. That is that. This is Venusian Nude, the highlighter. That is that. And so we're going to take that away. And then wrapped in 1, 2, and then cradled inside is the mothership, and it is Bronze Seduction. So let's see if it survived the trip, and it did. So this is what that looks like. So thank you for unpacking with me and seeing how I traveled with this. And I just carried this inside of a bag, inside of another bag. So that's what was in here. And it surprised me that all of that stuff fit. And so this was enough for an entire face. And the microfiber cloths are soft and thick, but not super thick. And that's why I put 2 of them together, just for additional cushion for the mothership palette. So that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for being here. Let me know if you liked unpacking my makeup with me that I did not use but that I'm about to use. And there's something really exciting coming up with the usage of this palette, along with this still being month of McGrath. And I do have a cheat coming up, and I'm trying to figure out how to fit that in without digressing too much from this month's theme, but I feel like I have to show it. I'm not going to tell you anymore now. I'm going to go. Thank you for being here, and you will see my face in the next video, even though we didn't do an intro. As always, self-acceptance, self-love, that is the Crazy Tro Nation way. Thank you, and you will see me soon.